So today's video is going to be a bit of an exciting one. We have purchased a camper trailer a couple of weeks ago, so just going to do a walk around and a setup video of it, but very excited, so let's get straight into it. So the camper trailer we have bought is a 2016 complete campsite Kakadu model. It's a soft floor camper trailer. We weren't really in the market, we were just having a look around, and yeah, this one just popped up and it was too good to pass up. A couple of really key factors that made the decision to buy this quite simple, and we'll go through them later, but for now I might just show you around the front of it and then we'll unhitch and set it up. And then the actual front of this trailer, it's got quite a long drawbar. I'm pretty sure, I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong, but the drawbar is 2.5 meters long. So it's got this good walk-on section where, you know, you could store whatever you want. It can actually hold 5 jerry cans. So these latches just swing open, 2 jerry cans, 1 more jerry can here if you weren't going to use the bike rack, and another 2 jerry cans there. In the middle, it's got the diesel tank, and that is for the hot water system. So it's got an onboard hot water system, and it can run a shower. So just down here at the front, we've got a shower. Here's plug in there, hot and cold. So up the front, it's got a Cruisemaster .35 off-road hitch, which is really good. It's obviously just got your 7-pin plug, your Anderson plug, which charges the batteries in the trailer, handbrake, jockey wheel. So I'll just unhitch and then we will, yeah, we'll set it up. So there's 2 parts to the tent. There's the main tent that pops out this way, and then there's the awning. All you need to sleep in is to pop up the main tent. So I'll set up the main tent first, and I've got my phone here. I'm going to use it to time myself, and then we'll do the awning afterwards. I've never done the awning, so it'll be a learning experience for both of us. Let's go. Up. What's that? 5:09. 5 minutes. That's pretty good for a soft floor camper trailer. You're ready to sleep now. All I'd have to do is open up all the windows to get some light in there, and you're good to go. And there's 2 poles in there, and the 2 poles, they just hold up this corner and that corner. So there's only 2 poles. The rest of it, it's on gas struts. It just pops up and opens. The good thing about this camper trailer is the awning is on top, so it just flaps on over. All you've got to do is set up your poles. So I'll go get the pole bags and we'll try and set this awning up. We'll see how long that takes. So I've got the pole bag here. I'm basically just going to pull everything out, try and match up the ones that are similar and go from there. So I've pretty much laid out all the poles that I'll need. I think I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 poles. So I've kind of laid them out how I think it's supposed to go. I've got the peg bag and the tie downs just in case. This is just the bag the poles came in. Get rid of that. Let's go. Oh my goodness. All right. What are we at? 25:51. That is, I'm going to say it's a fair effort for the first time I've set it up. 25 minutes to set that up for the first time ever with no instructions. It's not great, but I honestly reckon I could probably get it down to 15. So 15 minutes for the awning, 5 minutes for the tent. I haven't pegged out any of the floor yet either, just because I'm just setting it up and packing it down today. But yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so we'll start at the back. I'll quickly pull open the kitchen and show you what's inside. So inside we've got a 80 litre Waco fridge that slides out. Now, the cool thing about the fridge is it also swings away. So it swings away and reveals 2 drawers. So we've just been away for the weekend, so we've got bits and pieces in there. A loofah. Comes all the way out here. So it's got a 3-burner gas stove. It's got a sink with hot and cold water, which is pretty good. Down here you've got a little storage. I've just put all the cleaning stuff like wipes and detergent, stuff like that. Down this drawer, it's most of our kitchen utensils, cups and chopping boards and whatnot. This drawer over here has just more utensils, pans, pots, cups, tea towels, bowls, good old Yeti cooler. And then down here, which I love, it's got this slide out preparation bench. So there's quite a lot of usable space in this kitchen for a small compact trailer. Like, combine that with the slide out fridge and the pull out drawers, it's quite a usable space. The one feature that I really love, if I just close these two down, up here there's another pantry drawer that slides out quite a long way, and we've just got bits and pieces in there for now. We haven't really organised it for how we want to camp out of it. We've just been away for the weekend and pretty much just chucked everything in, but this goes back quite deep. Like, I don't know if you can see how far my hand is back there, but that goes quite far back, so that is very handy. Close them properly. Now, the other cool thing about the kitchen, up here, 240 volt power, which will be good for lights or, you know, charging bits and... I'm just gonna crack a quick beer because it's almost 3 o'clock where we are, so it's beer o'clock, I reckon. At the back of the kitchen, we've got the gas fitting, which, if you come down here, just goes into there. Unplug that, put it into there. We've also got the drain hose for the sink, which we'll put away into a bucket. So I guess I'll just take you around the trailer. We'll do one lap and then we'll do inside, and then I'll just go through why we bought it, what made us, you know, buy the bullet and buy it. So coming from the back, you've got a drawer here. So this is where your 2 gas bottle lives, 2 4-kilo gas bottles. It also has the fill plug for the water tank. There's a 95 litre water tank underneath, inside the trailer, but not underneath the trailer. So that's where you fill that from. That's your breather hose. Right beside it, just another little storage chest. I've just got fire lighters, bit of fire gear, yeah, just some bits and pieces in there. Moving along, another storage compartment. I've just got my air compressor, my camp oven, and there's also a 400 watt Enerdrive inverter in there, which is really good. All right, this is where all the power lives in the next box. So it's got 205 amp hour deep cycle batteries. So they're hooked up to a 30 amp DC power tech charger. You can also charge off mains. If you are in a caravan park or at home, you can charge. It's got the light switches and the heat switches, and this is just how you switch from mains to inverter and whatnot. Isolator, Here you can see how much battery you got. So that's the battery mark. So we've got full battery and the water is about half full. So that's the water pump switch. Moving along, Anderson plug. It's for solar. So if you're at camp, whack solar in there. Hose. That's just running water. I just turned off the tap, so running water there, which is good. Doorway. We come in, big spacious floor for the kids. So we'll start over this corner. We've got a queen size inner sprung mattress. The good thing about this is, I'm not sure where the tag is, it's in a protective bag, so the mattress stays clean at all times. We just put our bedding on top and away we go. Beside the bed we have, what have we got? USB points, 12 volt. This is the light button, so this turns on. If I flick that on, turns on lights under the bed here. There is also a dimmer switch, which turns on the light at the top there. Behind the bed, we've got these reading lights that turn on. There's one there and there's one in the corner. They're really good. The other cool thing is the one in the corner can be pushed out that PowerPoint hole and used as a light for the kitchen as well. Now, down under the bed. This is normally where the outside of the trailer would be. So if you undo these, pull them down, you can access the storage from outside the trailer. So both sides of the trailer have both have 4 boxes. It's just 4 are internal when the trailer's set up and the other 4 are external. So these ones have lights on this side. So huge amount of storage. There's 2 tiers on this side. We've got a couple of fans, some toilet paper, got some sneaky beer back there, but yeah, no, huge amount of space. The next one is just where we've stored our lights. So a couple of lights. Haven't really figured out what we're going to do with that one yet. The next one. At this stage, we've just got the blow-up bed for the kids so they can sleep on the floor behind us. Huge amount of storage though, like you could fit a lot more into that easily. My favourite part of the inside of the trailer is this part here. Open these two, and this comes down. Stairs. How cool is that? So we go up the stairs into this little alleyway here that's lit up by the lights. Easy access to the bed, both sides. We got windows, and this is a window too. Now, down under the bed, we've got some more power points, another 12 volt. Now this is another really cool feature for a soft floor camper trailer. It has ducted heating. So down here, this is the ducted heating system. You just turn on the heat and you're good to go. It's got high and low setting. In this little alleyway here on the stairs, there's 4 drawers that just slide open. Where are we? They just open up, so they're quite deep. They've got lights in them. I think we've just filled them all with blankets at this stage. Yeah, they've all got blankets, but yeah, 4 drawers. Huge amount of interior space for a soft floor camper trailer. All right, so that's pretty much the camper trailer in a nutshell. I'll just go through a couple of reasons as to why we decided to go with this trailer. So my partner has 2 kids and we've also just had a baby. So we have a 7-week-old at the moment. So that's 3 kids we've got every time we go camping. And the amount of stuff you've got to bring when a baby goes camping it's getting to the point where there's not a lot of room in the car. So we were looking at potentially a box trailer or something so we could take all our stuff camping. We went on Camplify and we hired it was a 2021 MDC Robinson dual fold camper trailer just to try it out, and it was wonderful. It had the beds both end that pop out. The only downside was it was about 1.8 tons tear weight, and that's before we put anything in it. That's before you fill up the fridge, before you fill up the water tanks. So it's quite a lot of weight to be towing, and we like to do remote camping and a fair bit of four-wheel driving, and it just wasn't something we were comfortable to tow. It was just really heavy. It was too heavy, was the bottom line. After we hired that, which was about 4 weeks ago, I started just having a look on Marketplace and Gumtree just to see what was around, and this one popped up, 2016 complete campsite Kakadu. Now, I didn't really know about complete campsite camper trailers before this, but I did a little bit of research, and the key factors were this camper trailer is 100% Australian made, which is really hard to come by these days. I can only think of a couple, a Jayco, Cub, Patriot campers. There's probably a few more, but with all those three, they're quite expensive. To get, you know, a Jayco Eagle Outback, yeah, you're probably looking at the second-hand market. You probably can't pick one up for less than 12 to 15 grand, and you know it's going to be 10, 15 years old. Cub's another good one. And then if you're looking at the non-rear fold, the Ford folds, they are quite expensive. You can't really pick up a Ford fold for under 20,000 in the used market. So yeah, so we were looking at this one popped up, and funnily enough, it was only 2 streets away from our house. Now, if you go on Caravan Camping Sales Australia or any of the camper trailer used websites and look up complete campsite Kakadu soft floor, you will not be able to find one for under, I think there were 2 or 3 that were around about the $15,000 mark. The rest of them were in the 20s and a few of them were in the 30s. This one was on Marketplace for $6,900. So we weren't really looking to purchase a camper trailer, but we kind of were. And so, I mean, for $6,900, you've got a 100% Australian built camper trailer. Well, I don't even think I mentioned this earlier. The suspension is Cruise Master independent suspension, so it's dual shocks and coils both sides. I'll chuck some footage up, but so 100% Australian owned. It's got independent suspension, it's got hot water, the ability to have a shower, the pull-out kitchen and fridge, and all the storage outside is incredible. The storage inside under the bed, all the little hatches on the inside, again, incredible. The inner sprung mattress was a big selling point, and the fact that it's a 2016 model, so it's only, what's that, 7 or 8 years old, and it's in really good condition. There's a few stone chips around, and there's a bit of dirt on the awning, but all in all, it's a really good camper trailer. Hold 5 jerry cans, so whether that be, you know, 2 fuel and 3 water, or vice versa. It's got a bike rack, 3 bike rack for the kids, so it's really a no-brainer. As far as weight goes, tear empty, these are about 1.2 ton, and they can take up to 2 ton. So it's got 800 kilo payload capacity, which is great. It's a lot lighter than the one we hired, so we can go further. It's not as much strain on the car. It's easier to tow. It does tow very easily. It's I think it's about 130 kilo ball weight. But yeah, all in all, we feel like we've stumbled across an absolute bargain, you know, nabbing this up for just under 7 grand. That's about it. Just wanted to do a quick walk around, set up the awning for the first time. 25 minutes, but I'm going to cut that down to 15 for sure. To be rocking up to a campsite and in 20 minutes you're under an awning, everything's set up, and you're cracking into a beer, like in an 100% Australian made camper trailer, we're just over the moon. So cheers.